What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to another episode of the Goliath Gauntlet. Thanks again for tuning in this week. And this is a very special week, just like last one was, because this is game 2 in the Bravo Gauntlet with our special guest, Boo. Say hi, Boo.
Hi.
He shows up on our videos in the comment section. He shows up in our videos on the other side of the table, and he's also on our Discord. He's got a cute little like Boo profile picture.
Yeah, Boo. That's very concept. Like everything is coordinated.
You've likely seen him around. And
most probably.
And you probably saw him last week. I already said that, but it's still so cool that you're on the show, and we're so happy to have you.
I'm still very happy to be there.
Yeah. So today, this is going to be another thing where Bravo has to fight for his life to run away from arrows, because today I'm going to be playing Lexi. I haven't played Lexi very frequently, and definitely not recently, which is unfortunate because I do actually very much like the deck. So I figured I'd bring her back again, and let's see what happens. So this is a Lightning Lexi build. It is still, I don't believe I have any ice anything in the deck.
No slows for me.
But it's also not super heavy on lightning. This is a new build that I was looking at. It is just sort of like a generic aggro deck with some lightning stuff in there, because obviously Lexi does benefit from lightning, but it's not super heavy on it. I want to see how it works. It looks really interesting. But with that being said, I do have the lightning bow. I have Voltaire Strike twice, because being able to arsenal twice a turn is just kind of nuts, and giving my arrows go again, also kind of nuts.
Kind of, yeah.
So yeah, it's just a no-brainer for this. I also have New Horizon to have, more flexibility in setting up my lines. Being able to arsenal twice a turn can get really awkward if you only have one space to work with. So sometimes you can, if you arsenal at the end of your turn, you
juggle
can
things.
Still, you can still sequence properly. So New Horizon really gives you the breathing room for that. I also have Spring Tunic. A lot of the things in the deck cost 1. So on my third turn, being able to do one of those for free is pretty good. It's not bad.
We like those.
Bullseye Bracers, because this deck does go fairly wide, so being able to arsenal a third time in a turn is also very valuable. And then I have Perch Grapplers. I haven't quite decided what the function in this matchup is going to be for them. I think I just have them in here for blocking. Sometimes,
question mark?
Yeah, sometimes I can go wide. This deck does run Endless Arrow, so being able to give it go again, have it come back to my hand, arsenal it, and do it again for free with go again is kind of spicy, but I think I might just need more block in general. So we'll see. We'll see what sort of comes about as we play the game. But anyway, please introduce your deck, the Challenger, or the Gauntletee.
Gauntletee feels appropriate and correct English. I don't mind. Let's just roll. So I will be playing Bravo today with a goal of just blocking. Block, 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 block. Eventually, hopefully run him out and then smash.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because that's what you did last week, right? You only blocked. You didn't attack even a single time.
No, not a single attack was fired. You'll have to watch that if you didn't. Please do.
Yeah,
important.
You'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah, it was, let's just say, funky, to be generous. So yeah, I am running as my weapon Anathos, because big hammer smash good. It's just, yeah, there we go. On my head is the Helm of Ice and Speak. If I need to have a setup turn because I blocked so much that I only have like a card in hand or whatever, I can still use it and then buff up my next turn to go big tank. On my chest is the Tectonic Plating, mostly to store resources for next turns, but also because it helps to pitch stack with Anathos, which is always fun to have the 2 cards required to get his buff. Always nice to have. The Gauntlet, which is the name of the thing! The Glided Gauntlet.
That's the name of the movie.
It's there, folks! And yeah, buff, big attack, smash, bore, better. There we are. And for my bootsies, the Armor Rot legs, because there's not much Guardian actually needs in terms of boots, so might as well just go for physical defense and we're good to go.
Guardians might as well just be barefoot at all times.
Honestly, the one sometimes matters, but at this point, like, look at this guy. He could actually be barefoot. I think he would rock the look.
It's to commune with the earth better, It's to have that connection. I could feel it.
Yeah. More eggs on breakfast.
Anyway, so you did win the die roll.
Did do that.
So you get to go first.
I do.
And good luck and have fun.
Have fun, good luck. So this turn might be weird, but it's going to be a setup thingy mayhaps. We'll see how that goes.
I respect
that.
So
let us begin by using our Tectonic Plating, pitching a red disable to get a Seismic Surge token. Because lightning, stuffs, energy...
Surge!
And then we will come in with a Big Smush. So Anathos pitching this blue Crush Confidence. It has 4 attack, but because I do have 2 cards in my pitch zone that cost 3 or more, it does get its +2 buff. So that is coming in for 6.
Well, Big Hammer Smash, no. Not the face.
Oh, okay.
Please no. I'm going to be blocking here with a red Snatch and a red Dazzling Crescendo for a total of 5.
Okay.
So I will be taking 1 damage unless you have any attack reactions.
That would be 1 indeed.
I will take 1 damage and go to 19.
Alrighty, so let's move to clean up because this doesn't go again or anything. So move it back here. Arsenal this fellow, put these underneath and draw back up, and you may proceed to your turn.
I'm going to kick things off by doing something that I normally never do, and that's remember my Tunic trigger.
The absolute champion.
I'm bringing out my A game for this gauntlet. I'm going to just come in with the Snatch. It costs 0, comes in for 4, and if it hits, I draw a card.
So I would rather you not draw a card because that's no. So if I may put this red Spinal Crush in front and my helm, that should be 4 and in theory should be okay. I don't feel the need to overblock that.
See, it should be okay. And you know what? It is. It's okay. It's fine.
Alrighty.
So you have fully blocked. That did not have go again or anything. So I'm just going to move to the end of my turn, and I'm going to arsenal this 1 card from my hand and draw back up to 4.
So this Surge pops and gives me a nice discount, which we will use because we do need those. We like those. And I might as well renew this buff by pitching this red Crippling Crush to have 1 more.
Another
next turn. Another one. And thus, with this discount, we shall go Crush the Weak, pitching a yellow Pummel. This is coming in for 5, and if it crushes, you cannot play attack action cards with 3 or less base power during your next turn. Plus, only coming in for 5. You can block this. I trust you can. Coward. Do it.
I'm not going to.
You won't!
I have no defense. Do you have any attack reactions?
I wouldn't. No. I'm shocked, but okay.
I will take 5. And I cannot play attack actions with 3 or less base power during my turn.
That sounds like a thing I should be scared of, but we'll just move along and let you go to your turn.
I'm going to start things off again, remembering my Tunic trigger.
2 in a row!
It's crazy,
On
I know.
fire. I will lose.
I am unreal at this game.
I will lose this. 2 Tunic trigger.
I am going to activate the ability of Lexi and flip up this card in my arsenal. It is a lightning card, so my next attack action this turn will gain go again.
That is spooky.
Yes. Then I'm going to pitch this blue Electrify, which we have already seen, because I'm going to cast this blue Electrify from my arsenal. So the next time an attack action card hits a hero this turn, it deals 1 damage to them. And then because this was played from arsenal, I get to draw a card.
Wow.
I will activate the ability of my Voltaire for the first time this turn, using a resource, to come in, to put the Snapshot into my arsenal. I am going to give it +1 attack, because it already has go again from Lexi's ability.
It does.
So I will come in with this Snapshot for 5 currently. It does have Lightning Fusion. I am not going to fuse it. I don't believe that I need to. So it'll just be coming in for 5 with go again. And if it hits, it'll deal an extra damage to you.
I shall have no blocks. Do you have a response?
I do not.
I do have a response to that, actually. I would like to have a staunch response, in fact. So we will pitch a blue Cartilage Crush to that, floating a thingamajig, and this does block the whole 5, I believe.
It has fully been blocked, which is truly unfortunate. I am going to activate the ability of my Voltaire for the second time this turn, twice per turn instant, by the way.
Strikes twice.
Strikes twice. It's like lightning, or it's like what lightning doesn't do. Lightning doesn't.
I think it don't, but I don't know. It do not do the thing.
I will be putting this yellow lighted up into my arsenal.
Yes.
So I will be giving it +1 from my Voltaire ability.
Yes.
Then I'm going to play this from my arsenal. So it's coming in for 5. I'm paying for that with this Sleep Dart from my hand. And so this one has a couple of different things going on for it.
Let's go through them.
Let's go through it. So it has lightning fusion, so I can reveal a lightning card from my hand in order to activate its fusion ability, which I will with this lightning press.
Oh, hi.
So if it was fused, it gains, if this hits a hero, it deals 1 damage to them for each equipment they control, which is currently 4. And then if this deals damage to a hero equal to or greater than the number of equipment they control lose and can't gain activated abilities until the end of their next turn. So it just blanks all of your, it will, if it hits, blank all of your equipment.
Yeah.
So yes, and again, I did fuse that with this red lightning press from my hand. So currently it is coming in for 5 with lightning fusion.
I will, in the face of this huge thing and regarding this not so awesome hand, not block and take the whole shebang.
Okay, so just to go over that again, so this was a base of 5. Because it hits, it deals 1 from the electrify, because this is just the next time an attack action card hits. So it's 5, 6, and then it also deals 1 for each equipment you control on hit, so it's a total of 10.
Big tenor.
That's a big hit. But you know, I do have this lightning press. It would just be 3 damage. I don't think that that's a worthwhile trade. So I will move to the end of my turn. I'm going to arsenal this mystery card in my hand.
Which I totally don't know.
Nobody knows what it is.
No.
It's a mystery.
Secret.
And yes, it is now your turn.
All right. So again, as I've said, this turn is meh at best, especially since those are turned off.
Yeah.
So this pops with absolutely 0 consequence. I will simply swing with Anathos. I will pitch a red pummel with this first, and then pitch this blue unmovable to make sure I do have 2 cards. I just need to get rid of those. It doesn't even give the buff, but I just have to get rid of cards at this point to block, because pummel, I mean, it blocks for 2, so no can do. Yeah, so this is simply a vanilla 4.
I think that is fine. I think I will be taking the 4. I will go to 10. We are now 10 twins.
Wow. And I shall move to my cleanup. So very uneventful, but you know, at least I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Against all odds, boo. I remembered all 3 of my tunic triggers.
I am shooketh.
Just for those of you at home, there are times where we've like started a turn on this show and I've remembered it later and we rewind. I didn't do that even once.
No, not once. Like, yeah, so 100%. Like he did all the things by himself.
I'm so proud of myself.
I didn't even say them like at all. He just did it.
So I'm going to start things off. I'm going to activate Lexi. Lightning press. I'm going to reveal a lightning press. It is
more than one. Shocker.
It's a lightning card. So my next attack this turn will gain go again.
It does.
Then, because I have a face-up card in my arsenal, my New Horizon will give me a second arsenal slot, which means I can activate Voltaire. I'm going to be pitching this blue lightning surge, so I'll have 2 resources floating after that. And I'm going to put this searing shot face-up into my arsenal, and I will give it +1 attack until end of turn. Because it has go again already.
Yep.
So I will be attacking you with this searing shot, this red searing shot, for a total of 5. And if it hits you, you lose 1 life. In addition to the other life that you lose from taking the damage. But that's just the text on the card. So
I will not block. Do you have any responses?
No.
No? Yes, for me. This time I am unmovable. Pitching this blue chokeslam. So this blue unmovable does block the whole 5.
It does block the whole 5. I do have this lightning.
You could press it.
I think if
Do you wish to?
If I do, then it actually does 4 damage to you because the searing shot hits.
It is a bit of a buff. I
think that's the correct play. Yeah, I will cast this lightning press to give target attack action card with cost 1 or less +3 because this is a red lightning press. So it will be for a total of 7. 8 with the +1 from Voltaire.
Yes.
And you're blocking 5, so you'll take 3 and then lose 1.
And the extra 1, so that's a total of 4, down to 6. Could have been worse.
Could have been much worse, but we'll see how you do with this, because I'm going to activate Voltaire again. And
twice!
I'm going to put this sleep dart into my arsenal.
Yes.
Then I'm going to give it +1 from Voltaire's ability. It doesn't need go again. So I will come at you with this sleep dart for 6. If it hits, you lose all hero card effects and abilities. It's like that crush confidence.
Oh yeah, the thing I do, but you do to me.
But it's sleepy.
So we may as well block 3 of that, and I think that should be enough for now. So let's just put 3 in front.
3 in front. Okay, so it'd be 3. Yes. So you will take 2 damage.
Yes, I will.
And then Bravo will unfortunately be taking a nap. Then I will be arsenaling this last card in my hand and cleaning up and passing back over to you.
So seeing what happened, I think I do actually need this long rest to borrow some D&D terms, and let's just take this fully off.
Yeah, you're sleepy. You're a
Sleepy boy.
Sleepy little guy.
So let's go for a tectonic plating trigger first by pitching this blue Crush the Weak, so there will be 2 floating, and I will have this cute one for next turn. And I will also spend 1 resource breaking this helm to gain +1 intellect until end of turn.
Books. Very smart.
Bravo, the smart one. Look, he doesn't look like it, but he's very educated. He's reading.
Intelligent.
And I shall move to the end of my turn, so let's end his sleep. Put this back down and draw back up to 5 instead of 4.
I'm going to start things off here. I'm going to activate Lexi's ability. This is like the most, at least consistently, that I've activated Lexi's ability. I'm going to reveal this lightning press. You thought you were done with the lightning.
More!
Yeah, more of them. So my next attack this turn will gain Go Again. Then I'm going to activate Voltaire by pitching this blue fatigue shot. And that will have 2 resources floating. And I'm going to put this Endless Arrow into my arsenal.
Oh, wow.
And I will be giving it +1, with Go Again from Lexi's ability, of course. Then I will be attacking you with this Endless Arrow for 5. And if it hits, it goes back into my hand.
Yes,
And,
quite.
I do have this Lightning Press on deck.
You do, which is why I should probably block 6 just to mitigate potential shenanigans.
Well, I do really want this Endless Arrow to hit, so I'm going to buff it with this Lightning Press. Because it costs 1 or less, it will gain +3, so it is now a total of 8 damage.
I guess that means I take 2.
You would be taking 2.
Yes.
Indeed. So because this hits, it goes back into my hand.
Oh,
Lightning Press
no.
is gone.
Oh, bother.
Then I will activate Voltaire a second time to put this Bolton shot into my arsenal face up, and I'm going to give it +1 attack. And while Bolton shot's attack is greater than its base attack, it gains Go Again, and if it hits, I get to reload. I get to put a card back into my arsenal.
Not fun.
So I will be coming in for 5 with Go Again, this Bolton shot.
You know what? I might as well put 6 again in front.
You know what? I'm going to activate my Bullseye Bracers.
Wow.
So I'm going to, because I have no cards in my arsenal, I can put an arrow card from my hand face up into my arsenal and give it +1 until end of turn. It will be this Endless Arrow.
Shocking.
Remember that?
I saw that earlier in the movie.
Then that did break the combat chain.
Okay.
So activating the gloves, so all those can do what they need to do. Then I will attack you with this Endless Arrow. It does not have Go Again, but it does have +1, so it is for 5.
I think then I need to block 4 and not be dead. Not yet.
You have successfully not died. You go to 1.
I am the not deadest of not dead.
I will be arsenaling this last card in my hand. This Endless Arrow goes back to my hand. That's crazy. Do I arsenal? Yeah. No, I still arsenal that card. This is back in my hand. So I draw 1 less card, but it is now your turn.
Yes, and it is now yours because empty hand, no do much.
All right, Mr. Boo. I don't have a Lightning Press this time.
Thanks, but I might still be dead though.
I will be activating Lexi's ability and showing you this Lightning Surge.
Oh, it's still shocking?
It is... Well, it is still a lightning card, so it will still give my next attack Go Again. And I will be pitching this Lightning Surge to activate Voltaire and put this Endless Arrow into my arsenal, giving it +1 attack from Voltaire.
More.
Which I will then use to attack your face for 5, and if it hits, it goes back into my hand.
So let's put this blue pummel and this blue debilitate in front for 5.
I don't have any more lightning presses. So it does get fully
For now,
blocked,
I'm not dead.
And the Endless Arrow does just stay there.
It stops endlessing. We're making English.
Endless-ish.
Now it's end arrow.
I will attack you with this lightning surge. Because it was played from Arsenal, it has go again, and it is for 4.
Well, I will block 4 with this blue Rousey Ancient and this blue Pummel. 4.
Specifically, all of the 2.
Yes, I mean we'll review that at the end, but
Yeah.
you've seen the hand.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, just because I have it, I'm going to cast this 3 of a kind.
You may as well at this point because yes.
And then just activate Voltaire to put this red searing shot in and pound.
Burn.
6. Yeah.
I would like to move to cheat step and put Anathos in front.
Oh, yeah. So because it's a big hammer, you get to like hit the arrow out of the sky. And now your Anathos is on fire, so it does 10 damage.
Flame damage for next turn. Yeah, no, like, I mean, you've all been witnessed, like you've seen the cards. This is not what you want to see when you're on 1 health and already like not doing anything.
Well, and
double blue pummel, like this whole rollout, honestly, I'm kind of sad about because there was none of the wrong the wrong cards appeared, but they just weren't at the correct time.
Yeah, like you had good turns, like you had the Staunch Response and the Unmovable in the same hand, I think, right?
Yes, and the problem with that was that I had a red card to go with it, so I couldn't pay for both.
Yeah, so it was awkward in that way, and it came in a little bit early too,
Yes.
like those defenses. And if you have the breathing room at any point during the early game to just hit me with a huge thing.
Yeah. One of those hands was this red Crippling Crush plus 3 blue, so I could have paid the crush and used my Poly Arsenal, and that would have been a turn we would have gone back.
That would have been 15 damage.
Yeah, that would have been the turn that needs
discard
the
2 cards.
Yeah, but since you just kept going with the attacks and I never drew like the correct card at the correct time, there was just nothing to do on this game, sadly enough. So poor showing for this shuffle of the deck, but you know, variance is the name of the game sometimes in Blitz. So
that's the thing too, like especially with in the terms of variance. I think from what I remember when I put this deck together, it actually has fewer lightning cards than my previous builds. So the fact that I was able to use Lexi to that great of effect was
you did have a
crazy.
great consistency on those abilities.
I was able to attack at least twice with good cards, and I was buff. I don't think I used Voltaire to give anything go again. I think it was just
it was always
attack.
+1,
like because I just always had to go again. Like that in itself is already really punishing. So that doubled with the inopportune drawing of your defense reactions.
Sadly, I shuffled badly.
But, yeah, well, I mean, we still have 3 more games in the gauntlet. There's plenty of more opportunities to shuffle.
Yes,
so
we will shuffle more.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you very much for the game. That wraps up the second game of the Bravo Goliath Gauntlet. Thank you for playing, Boo. Thank you at home for watching, dear viewer, and we will see you in the next one.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. Before you close the window, make sure you click subscribe for more great Flesh and Blood content.